Yeah, I'm new to this YouTube stuff, and I haven't really made any Minecraft content, but this is going to be a tour of my single-player survival world. Okay, the first thing that we're going to look at in my survival world is going to be my house. Once you walk in the door, there is a brewery, and then there's some books. And then over here is my food room with spare cookies and stuff, because why not? Gonna be big. And then once you go upstairs, outside, there's a carrot farm on one of them. And then there's the bedroom. And then there is an overlook out another door right next to your bed. And then you got to go back downstairs out into like a backyard type of thing. Then there is a large amount of room where you can make a farm, and then there's a chest room, and then there's plenty of furnaces and more chests. And then there is a mine shaft in it with a minecart that I put to get down faster. Once you go around back of the house, there is a helipad that I made for when you are flying around with your elytra and want a safe landing. And then that is basically the tour of my house alone. There's also some extra vines that I added to make it look overgrown. Right around here is my custom barn for all my animals and livestock. And then it is a little automation district with a lava farm, sugarcane farm. And then if you go right over to here, you will be able to see the wheat farm that I have. Right over here, this is what was really annoying to make in this world. My villager farm. Why did that villager look like that? I don't know. And then that's all it is. And then there's this watchtower that I have just made, like just before recording this video. It does not look good, but that's why it's custom. And then if you go over here and you see someone, you can shoot them with your bow and just hit them. And then after you shoot the bow, you can put the bow away and then go right back down through this hole. And then you will notice the gigantic jungle trees with the cocoa bean farm. And then over here, this is my personal favorite thing of the world that I have named Mizumi no Aki. And it is basically a little pond that comes out of the mountain that springs into a giant, beautiful waterfall. And then when you go over here from the waterfall, this is the area of which I previously lived before I moved into my house. And then over here, I have a cobblestone generator, nether portal, and then over here is something that I enjoy, my enchanting area. Over here, once you get here, this is where my armory is. It was previously a chest room, but it is currently incomplete. They will all have full sets of armor on them soon. And then over here, there is a food farm for the chickens. And then once you go up, there is my mob farm, which is pretty efficient. As you can see right here, there is plenty of mobs. It has 8 layers that the mobs fall from and spawn on. And then there's already that many. And if you have mending on all your stuff, it's great. And it's just good for like gunpowder and stuff for like elytras. And then that is the entire world tour. And if you want a tutorial on how to make the mob farm, drop a like and comment and I will make a tutorial. Have a great day. God bless. Peace out.